Hey everyone, welcome back to Rooster's weekly video update. This week, groups of up to 6 people from 2 different households are now able to socialise outdoors in the latest relaxing of the UK's lockdown rules. Meanwhile, across the channel, France is entering its third national lockdown with schools closing for 3 weeks and non-essential shops shutting. The IATA is to launch a travel pass app in April, which will allow customers to certify their COVID-19 status. Research by firm Oxera and consultants Edge Health claims quarantine is unnecessary if widespread testing is adopted, they say. The study recommends antigen tests as the preferred option. Research among 2,000 consumers by travel insurance provider Battleface showed that 62% of Britons are in favour of more countries adopting vaccination passports. Conversely, 26% of British holidaymakers would be put off by visiting a country if they were required to provide proof of a COVID-19 vaccination. Opposition leader Sir Keir Starmer has also stated that it is against the British instinct, in his opinion, for the UK to embrace vaccination passports. The Save Future Travel Coalition has written to government calling for sector-specific grants for travel agencies in England. The coalition of 15 travel industry trade bodies noted the disparity between support for affected members in England and other parts of the UK, as well as other countries around the globe. The Association for Leading Visitor Attractions, ALVA, which represents more than 2,000 tourism sites across the country, is calling for an extra day off in September to make up for lost business over Easter and the first May bank holiday, which will fall under lockdown restriction. Over in the Express, an expert has predicted which countries will be on the green list for when international travel from the UK is permitted again. They've got Iceland, Portugal, Sri Lanka, and the Caribbean islands on that list. And while all eyes are on Europe and its third wave, across the pond, the US is readying itself for the restart of tourism, some hotels already at 90% occupancy. Reports are surfacing as a result that President Joe Biden will lift the travel ban to the UK in May. Also in the US, Universal Studios Hollywood has announced it will reopen to guests from the 16th of April. Over in social, Brazil's central bank has approved the Facebook company's payments license, which will allow them to start using WhatsApp as a kind of PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or Square. China is way ahead of us on integration between social and payments, but Facebook around the world continues to make headway more broadly across the globe, so expect even more updates soon for the UK. Instagram has rolled out ad placements for IGTV creators in the UK and Australia as they expand their roster of revenue sharing tools. In contrast to YouTube, Facebook, as a parent company, has had a lot of trouble more directly sharing cash with the creators that give them the assets around which they can place ads. Not every creator is eligible yet, but stay tuned for more opportunities to monetize your IGTV content. As the ad industry reports the lowest employment numbers since 2014, Facebook is expanding their Rise ad agency training program to new countries. Designed for advertising professionals who've faced redundancy or furlough, Rise is a training program to help digital advertisers get back on their feet. The UK is not formally part of the scheme yet, but you can find out more at the link in the article. It's technically offline, sort of, but Facebook is investing in 2 new undersea cables to improve internet connection capacity for expanding Asian Pacific markets. Expanding digital access to a faster internet has been on the Facebook playbook for a while, sort of withstanding them installing themselves as an undeletable app on phones rolling out to developing countries. But it is no surprise as a result that they're continuing to make infrastructure investments. After all, Facebook's just about capitalized on the number of people who are online who have Facebook. So to grow, they do actually need to connect new people to the internet who don't already have it. Both Instagram and Snapchat are working on their own versions of TikTok's iconic duets feature. They're both calling their own versions remixes for now. Instagram's remixes are actually live now, and Snapchats are still in testing. As Clubhouse continues to remain the gold standard for audio-based social for now, Twitter is pushing ahead with Spaces, and it will soon be available on desktop web browsers. And LinkedIn, late as ever, is working on a Clubhouse rival of their own. LinkedIn and Twitter, for our money, are definitely the 2 platforms on which the audio capacity makes a lot more sense, where Facebook's version of Clubhouse will likely remain mostly friends and family, as they are replacing the pub chat given enduring COVID restrictions. We'll see how these platforms perform once we can all get back to regular face-to-face unrestricted life. That's all from us this week. Don't forget you can read even more of the article as always, and stay tuned, and happy Easter from all of us here at Rooster. Enjoy your long weekend. Thanks.